What's going on, YouTube community? Thank you for joining me today. It's Saturday, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's actually not hot as balls outside. So, I'm making two videos for you again this week. This one is just going to be showing off the new comic books that I got, and then the next one is going to be, I'm going to review them. And if that's well received, I might do it again. I might not, but I'm just going to, try out different videos and stuff. So, let's get right into the comic book, shall we? So I picked up last week. I picked up Deadpool versus Gambit. This is the only Marvel book that I do pick up. Like I said in the previous video, I don't pick up a whole lot of Marvel, and I wanted to give them a chance. And so I picked up both covers. I really liked both covers this time around, as opposed to just the last one. I thought they were both really cool. And you'll have to wait until I, do my review in the next video to find out what I thought. So the next book I had to get, I was going to get, because it's Batman. And it's the Tim Sale cover, which I think is amazing. Probably one of my favorite covers that's out right now. And the last two have just been Grundy covers, and I've been really digging that. I normally buy the variants anyways, but I absolutely love this cover. Check that out. That's Grundy in the swamp and the sewers. He's got like some green sewer stuff all over his face. And Batman's kind of like peeking out down here. Now, I will say this, I was pleasantly surprised that with all these covers, if you haven't read these books, he does show up in the beginning of this book. So you'll have to see my review about that. But I picked up the regulars, two of the regulars, and then I have another variant in the mail coming, so I should have two of each. Really cool. I like this cover. I like seeing, let me try to hold it a little better. Batman and Gotham Girl on the front. The only thing I don't like about this cover was I don't like the Suicide Squad symbol right here, and I also still don't like the Rebirth up here. I wish they would just get away with this. I mean, we're kind of over it now. We're on issues 2. Can we get rid of the banner at the top? I would like to see, more full-size covers without all the garbage. I think a lot of people would, without all the garbage on the front. And I specifically don't like the Suicide Squad in theaters sticker, because none of the other issues that came out, I don't think, because I didn't pick up all of them, but none of the other ones have this. Just looks like Batman, and I don't. Why do you got to have that? There's also a huge spread in the middle of the book about the movie. So I picked up that. I also picked up Superman number 2. I believe this is the variant cover. This was the last copy they had, and I was there at open. I was there at my shop as soon as they opened the doors. Unfortunately, this is the only one I could get, which is fine, because I don't need to overbuy anything but really Batman or my primary books, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to buy any more Green Arrow or the books that I'm not reading. Just not interested in. I bought the first issues, and I'm not spending any more money on books that I'm not going to read, So I picked up Superman because my girlfriend likes Superman, and so it gives us something to read and talk about together. And I actually enjoyed this, and you'll have to see in my review what I say about this book. It was actually pretty good. Surprised, actually. And I was very excited about this. The Justice League Rebirth. Super excited. I feel like the banner got fucking bigger on this book. Is it me? Did the banners get... Wait a second. The banners are fucking huge. Are they getting bigger? Is it taking over? It's like assimilating. Look at this. Like, what's going on? I don't think I have... Oh, I do have a Flash Rebirth sitting right here. Let's compare. Let's compare. No, I guess it's the same size. I don't know, it's just so fucking big. Am I right, guys? Like, is that too obnoxiously big? Look at that banner. It's like 25% of the front cover. But I got this. I got the regular. This is the regular. I liked all of them on the front cover. I kind of wish that, because they have... It almost looks like they're picking sides here. Like, almost, right? Like, it looks like there's Team Batman and Team Superman. Kind of, that's how I felt. So I kind of wish it was more... It's not that case, but I kind of wish it was more of Wonder Woman was, like, in the middle. So it's kind of like the Trinity up top and then the Justice League down here. You know, the rest of them. That would have been pretty cool, but I'm not, you know, I'm not the artist, so... So I got that. I also got the variant, which is along more the lines of the Trinity, which I am enjoying. That's a really cool cover. I'm glad this one's not just pitch white with just like their characters small in the middle, like the Flash one. Like, I'm not seeing, and Nightwing comes out next week, I'm not getting the variant. I'm so over the white covers variants with just the character in the middle. How's that special? And these people charging $10 for them? So, I picked up these. And the next book's not DC, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about something that's really irking me. I mentioned in a video or in a comment or something about the backs. You know what? I want to see something. It should have the same backing on this Batman. Nope. So they changed the backs. So if you notice, the backs of these are not pink. They're just normal backings, which is nice because they had those bright... Here, I'll show you. I'll open up the Flash one. Hang on. I should have had this prepared, but I'm not, apparently. I just like to start the camera and talk to you guys. Sorry if I smash the mic with the book. I don't have a nice microphone. I'm just using a headset mic. So if you notice, these were the back covers. They were this bright pink, and they left this residue everywhere they went. And this is like the variant for the Flash Rebirth. It's just white. I honestly don't think it's that cool. I mean, Flash looks really nice, except for his head looks weird. He kind of looks like Brainiac. Like his skull is, like his brain portion's bigger than his head. But it leaves this like weird... you're not going to be able to see it. Can you see the pink right here by the staple in front of my finger? It's like a pink, like, dye. Like, the back cover is getting on everything. And I said this, and then I busted out a lot of my other books, Rebirths, with the pink covers. And I was changing bags and boards, and I just saved some to show you. And it's getting all over the backboard. I mean, legit staining. And this hasn't even been that long. You're not going to be able to see it, I don't think. I don't know how I'm going to get this to show. Can you see the hue in that corner? This corner right here, you can see it a little bit right here. You can see the dye, it's pink. Maybe if I take it off the shiny here. Can you see it? It's all around the book in the shape of the book was sitting in. It's all around the board in the shape of the comic book that was sitting in here. And it's not been that long. And it's still fresh. So if I were you guys, I don't know. I would maybe go and look about changing. I'm really anal about changing my boards. And here's another one. This one's not so much noticeable at the top, but more noticeable at the bottom. You can, if I can get, I need a better camera, guys. I apologize. Something I can show more of the stuff I'm talking about. Let's see. I don't know. This one's a little lighter than the last one. That one, you can see right... Wait, let me see. You can see like the line right in here in front of my finger, but it goes all the way across the bottom and all the way up the sides. It's just the shape of the book from the pink. And it gets on, when they're sitting on the shelves, it's getting on these books. It's getting on all of these white books, like I said, all of these variants, these rebirths. This one's got it real bad on the staples over here. And of course it's not going to show up at the top because it's blue. But on these whites, you can see the pink. There's some, it's on the side. And I noticed on a lot of the other books when I was going through them, it's just pink. So it's going to be hard to find these covers that aren't stained from the backs. Like, what the fuck? So I'm a little pissed about that. So I'm really pissed. I hear all these stories in the community that their stores are charging them $10 for this variant cover. Covers like this, where it's just white with them on the DC logo for $10. This is a $10 variant? Really? Are you kidding me? Like, this is an okay cover, and I bought it. Like, but I didn't buy it for $10, and I wouldn't have. If my store was charging $10, fuck that. I would have said, fuck you. I'll just buy the normal covers, which are cool enough, and just leave them with all their $10 variants to rot and stick on eBay, and they can choke on them. Choke on them. Huge. So, enough of that. And if that keeps going on, just say fuck them, because those covers aren't even that cool. Just fuck them. Let your shop know they suck dick. Really. Don't put up with that. Their cover price is $2.99. They're not $10 variants. They're not something, wow, like, you know, like, store only got 2 of them. Whoa, like, that's not the case. You know, my store had tons. They're just all dyed, and so fuck them. Don't put up with that shit. Don't buy them because you want to show them off. If you really want the white covers, let me know, and I'll get them for you. Cover price, $2.99. Do not spend fucking $10, $12 on this bullshit. These are just books. These covers aren't fantastic. It's just white with the character on them. Nightwing's going to be the same way this coming week. Don't. Although I don't know if they're going to keep doing the pink background, so Nightwing might be a little fresher than these other ones. But still, don't spend $10 to $12 on these books. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. End of story. Hit me up if you need these covers. If you're just drooling over them and you need, you hit me up. You know, I need these white covers, man. I need them. They're just so amazing. And I'll be like, fine. I'll get you them, and you just pay me for shipping or pay for the book or whatever. Just do that. Do not overpay your local comic store, because these are coming out. They should not be that much. And then I suggest you guys, if you're fans of Blaster Stash It, or if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you are, because everyone that follows me, I'm pretty sure I've met through Blaster Stash It, or one of the guys, or, you know, talking on Noob's Late Show, or... So, if you haven't, go check out the Blaster Stash It Facebook group. Check out Blaster Stash It on Friday nights. Go subscribe to their new channel. Subscribe to everybody in this community if you haven't. I've been trying to... You know, I'm new, so I don't know everybody, but I'm trying to subscribe and watch videos and comment and like. I'm trying my hardest, because I appreciate everyone in this community, and I enjoy everyone's videos, Marvel or DC. Even though I don't read Marvel, I still like seeing the older books that people get. That's why I collect books. I love the hunt. I love going to weird shops, and there's comic books, and I watched Kyle Rowe's video where he did, it was for a contest, and he had his wife, and she was saying that how he, wherever he goes, even if it's not comic book day, he's always looking on his phone for comic. I feel, and that kind of hit home, because I watched it with my girlfriend, and I noticed that no matter where we go, I'm thinking about books, you know, comic books. Especially, we had our birthday on July 1st, which was like, you know, 8 days ago, and we went out. We just had a wonderful time. We just went out, went to all these little shops that she's been wanting to go to. We live close to the John Dillinger museum, so we went there. That was really cool. It was in a courthouse, and they had these like old record shops, which I think I'm going to go and try to make a video for you guys, because it was really cool. So, if you don't know who John Dillinger is, he's like a gangster. You know, he's a bank robber. He's huge in the Midwest. And they made a movie about him. Johnny Depp played him. In the courthouse of this town is the museum. So, like, where he was jailed. So you go down into this, and it's all brick. You're, like, in these underground brick archways where he was kept. And it's all the bricks are, you know, to me it's cool, because I like old stuff. I love smelling old comic books and old books. So I had a blast just being there. And then inside the bottom, they have these shops, these stores that you can go to. Candy stores, home stores, just little independent stores. And there's a record store, and it was so cool. He literally was just selling records in, like, the old jail cell. In the little archway you walk in, old jail cell, and there's these record stores. And he was really cool. He was greeting everyone. People were buying records. It was really cool atmosphere. So I don't collect records because I don't have a nice record player, but if I did, I would definitely go there. So I might go there and make a video if anybody would like to see it. It was really cool, actually. He had a lot of cool stuff on the wall, a lot of antiques. We pretty much just went antiquing and took her to some nice restaurants and bought her some cool stuff. That's what we did. She loves shopping. So, you know, she puts up with my comics. You know, you gotta take her shopping. But I just thought it was funny when I saw the Kyle Rose video and his wife was saying that, you know, where they're in the car or whatever and he's just looking up places for books, you know, new places. I agree. If I'm going to a new town, I want to know if there's a comic book store close. I want to know if they sell back issues or if there's antique stores, cuz I want to be like Huey's and go into like an antique store and find an entire run of Batman Adventures for $70. That's, you know, I think that's any comic collector's dream. So that's what I've been hitting up lately is comic book or antique stores. Luckily, there's a million in my area, and I hit a bunch up, and they just had a ton of Marvel, and I don't know anything. So I might have to like get like Captain Strangeliffe. I might have to hit up Hans, you know, call him on the shine the Captain Strangeliffe light into the air, summon him over here, and have him help me go through all these antique stores, because they're like 4 stories of antiques, and there's comic books everywhere, and I don't know enough about Marvel to pick any up. So we might have to get Captain Strangeliffe over here to help me out. But, alright, enough chit-chatter. On to my last, and it goes back to where I was started with this, with the Blaster Stash at Facebook. Kirbys Comics let us know, we get Walking Dead anyways because Kim's into it. But so I don't really read them a ton, here and there. So he let us know that there was a death in this one. So of course, you know, I jumped on the train and picked up multiples. I have 4. I don't know. I'm probably gonna sit on them. I might sell them. I don't know. They're not gonna go up for a while. So it's more of like a sit and wait kind of thing. We still have some issues 100 to get rid of. We're trying to get rid of some of the Walking Deads we have. Some issues 100 and some earlier stuff. But that's what I picked up, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Sorry if this video is 20 minutes. I'm trying to make them shorter, but I end up rambling. So, once again, thank you. And I hope you enjoy my next video. And take care of each other. Be kind. And follow everybody. Subscribe to this whole community because they are amazing. They do amazing things. Thanks, guys. See you next Wednesday.